Hello St. Jude runners, thanks again for joining me on my channel. Today we're going to talk about fundraising for St. Jude and some tips and tricks that I have learned over time on how to become a really good fundraiser and be successful in your efforts. Join me right after this. Runners, thanks for joining me once again on my channel for this tips and tricks update. So I've had a couple people comment in the past or message me direct asking for tips and tricks on how to become a fundraiser for St. Jude, and once you do, how do I be successful in it? I haven't maybe been successful in fundraising in the past. I haven't ever done this before, so it's something new to me. So wanted to share a couple of things that I've done to help me be successful in raising about $16,000 for St. Jude. So after you register for as a St. Jude Hero in an event, or you can sign up and make your own event. Once you do that, you'll be given a link to your own dashboard on their website. Go to that dashboard, personalize it. That's my first tip. Personalize everything on that website. Go in and put your name, tell them your story, why you chose to fundraise for St. Jude. Don't just leave the normal stuff, that the fill that comes on there already. Don't leave that on there. Fill in what you feel should be on there so that you can reach out and tell people why you are truly doing it. That's my first piece of advice. Second piece of advice is share. Share on social media. Share on in your personal life. Send out emails to people. Share why you're doing this. Share the link. Customize that link so that it makes it really easy for people to find you. Makes it nice and short. And then once you have that link, share that. Share it on social media and tell the story of why you're doing this. People like to connect with something that really matters. If you just put out a link to a website that has just general information on it, they are less likely to donate than if you were to personalize that and make it you. So that's my second piece of advice. Personalize your dashboard and your fundraising website. My third piece of advice for you is get some swag. So you can go pick up at the St. Jude gift shop a visor, t-shirts, all sorts of things to make it more personal. That you are raising funds and you're running for St. Jude and the children and families of St. Jude. It doesn't cost very much to pick up some stuff. They always have stuff on sale, so you can pick up visors and hats and stuff. Also, all the proceeds go to St. Jude. So you're doing a double help by buying some swag, which you can later, I'll tell you what I do with that, you can use for fundraising purposes. So, fourth piece of advice is once you've bought some swag, do some online raffles or auctions. Use Facebook, Twitter to set up some raffles. That's the thing that's been the most successful to me with in my fundraising, is to ask companies. You can reach out to lots of companies and ask for a donation of an item for you to raffle off. Once they send that to you, which most companies will happily answer and say either yes or no, and usually they will send you something small. It doesn't have to be very expensive, but you can take and use that as a raffle item. So, for instance, like a visor like this, you can turn around and do $5 for a ticket, run that for a week, and then all that money that people automatically donate to St. Jude, you just keep track of who those people are, and then at the end of the week, do a raffle, send that item to whoever wins that raffle. Be sure to thank every donor as they come through. That is my fourth piece of advice. Fifth piece of advice, enjoy it. Don't make it a chore. Don't stress about deadlines or about your fundraising total. It will come. You have to work hard and be consistent. People should know you and know that you are fundraising for St. Jude. At my job, in my personal life, people know me as the St. Jude fundraiser guy. I'm always raising funds for St. Jude, and so that's something that is consistent with me. I've had about 5 or 6 people sign up for St. Jude races, following my example and wanting to learn more and fundraise on their own for events. There are so many events out there that you can do. Little breakdown of them. There are triathlons. I'm doing one of those. There are marathons, half marathons, 5Ks. There's walk-run events. There are yoga events, video game events. And if there is an event on there that you want to do, you can set up your own event. So say you wanted to go out and fundraise for a social movie night. You could do that. Set up an event with St. Jude. You can reach out to them direct and set up an event for that night, and then people can buy tickets with a donation to St. Jude, and then you can have your movie night. Great idea, easy to do. You can do that even for a smaller event or a smaller fundraiser that you want to do as well. But be consistent. Be consistent and be very, very straightforward in the reason you're doing it. Try to find your St. Jude story. Sometimes that's hard. Maybe you don't have a personal connection with St. Jude. You don't know a patient that went. But you know what? There are lots of ways to connect with St. Jude. More than likely, you know somebody that has been affected by cancer. Those people may have, and most likely have been treated by some of the protocols that come from St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So take an opportunity to do a little research on the people that you know and find your connection to St. Jude. And then enjoy. It's fun. It's fun to run and fun to fundraise for St. Jude. It's great to have an impact and do something a little more important than just run or do an event for yourself. Look forward to people knowing who you are. And one of my favorite things is, as running for St. Jude, is running through a race and people cheer for you as a St. Jude hero. Look at the hero. Good job, hero. That's consistent. On every race that I've done as a St. Jude hero, I've always had people do that without any part of mine, but they know what a St. Jude hero is. So go out there, sign up to be a St. Jude hero, do something to impact the lives of the families and children at St. Jude. If you have any questions or want any more tips, I may do another tip video later on, but leave me a message down below in the comments if you have any questions or want to just talk about fundraising for St. Jude or fundraising for a charity in general. Thanks again for joining me here on my channel, the StJudeRnr channel. Please subscribe and give me a like. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and go out and get your miles in.